Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I have to talk about FZero 99. I don't think I've talked about it at all in any of my previous videos this week, and that's what we're going to do today, because FZero 99 has absolutely taken over my life, and I kind of want to talk about FZero 99, of course, in of itself, but also why this game was made and the future of the FZero franchise in this video, because I'm not an FZero fan. I've never been an FZero fan, and that's kind of where I want to start, I guess, is why they made this game. I've seen so many people that are FZero fans, or claim to be FZero fans, on Twitter and even other YouTubers and stuff, saying like, oh, this isn't the FZero we wanted. They made this game for people like me, the people that have played FZero. I've played FZero on SNES before, and I didn't like it. They made it for me. They made it for the people that aren't FZero fans to just kind of ease them in. It's a free offering, little battle royale game, very easy to kind of grasp and get behind. It's for us. It's for the people that weren't FZero fans so they can ease us into the franchise. And then hopefully, talking about the future a little bit here, hopefully we get that FZero GX port. Hopefully we get a new game in a couple years down the line, you know, that kind of thing. Because FZero 99 has been so much freaking fun. And I've actually gone and played a little bit of FZero X now. I haven't played GX because obviously that's not on Switch, and GameCube copy's a little expensive for my blood. But playing FZero GX, this is the only game I played this week. I was going to play Baten Kaidos this month. I was going to play all these different things. You know, Nintendo's done quite a few of these Battle Royale games. We got Tetris, we got Pac-Man, we got Mario 35, which was a lot of fun. And now we have FZero 99, not developed by Eureka. This one's actually developed by Nintendo Software Technologies and ST, the Mario vs. DK devs, which is interesting. It's actually running on the 3D Mario engine, I believe, which is very, very weird, kind of just inside baseball there for the development of this game. So I'm not sure, maybe Eureka's doing some other 99 game, but I liked Tetris 99, and I liked Pac-Man 99. Tetris definitely more so than Pac-Man. And Mario 35 was really cool. Of course, that was a short-lived game they took down on March 31st, 2021, right? But FZero 99, this is definitely the most I've enjoyed one of these Battle Royale games. I mean, it kind of just, obviously, it makes sense because it's just a racing game, but it's so chaotic, it's so fun. The matches are so fast and kinetic, but also just, you know, they're short. So it very much has that one more match mentality kind of thing going on where, you know, my girlfriend's like, hey, are we gonna watch, you know, we're watching Fear the Walking Dead right now. Are we gonna watch Fear the Walking Dead right now? I'm like, oh yeah, give me one more race. One more race. And then I just neglect everybody in my life and I just play FZero. That sounds terrible. But no, it really does have that thing where it's just like, okay, one more race, because it's just, they're so quick, they're so fun. It's really frustrating, though. I'm not very good at the game. I've gotten a couple wins, I think, and when I say a couple, I mean I've literally gotten 2 wins on Mute City, so nothing crazy. I haven't won any Grand Prix. I've placed in Grand Prix, but I've been pretty unlucky, or I don't know. I don't think I'm bad at the game or anything, but it's just some stiff competition, you know? But getting wins, having that extra number added to your total number of wins on your little player card that pops up at the beginning of each race is so satisfying. The desire to get wins in this game is unreal. I just want to win. That's all I want. And yeah, it's a little frustrating when you lose, but it's just like that whole cycle of how fast the matches are, that one more race mentality. It's like, it's such a good gameplay loop for what is essentially just FZero on the SNES with multiplayer. But it's such an over-the-top multiplayer where you have, 100 machines all at once, just all bumping into each other. And you would think it maybe would be too much, too chaotic, but it's really not. Like, I'm watching my gameplay right now, and yeah, like, if you haven't played the game, maybe it looks a little chaotic. And I mean, it is chaotic a little bit, but like, I don't know, it just kind of works. It's hard to explain. After playing this a little bit, I went back and tried out some of just FZero on the SNES, because like I had played that years ago on Wii U or maybe even 3DS. I'm not sure where I played it, and I really didn't like it. I think the controls in that are very stiff. The controls in this are just so tight, they're so precise. Once you get really used to them, even just the visual cleanup of seeing, the game in HD with HD sprites and all that, it just looks beautiful. This game looks absolutely gorgeous, and the new additions to the game, of course, being online. So first of all, it's online. Nintendo kind of spotty with that. The online connection in this game is great. I have not lagged out once. I have not experienced a millisecond of lag, which is awesome. I don't know. I saw someone say it has a rollback. I don't know much. I don't know if that's the case, but it definitely feels like a very good connection, which is awesome. In terms of mechanics, I mean, yeah, it's pretty similar to just regular FZero on the SNES. However, there is some new things. You have the Skyway now, which is just this really cool mechanic to add. It seems a little, I don't know, maybe someone who's been playing this game more than me can kind of correct me, or someone who just knows more than me. I'm a little confused by the Skyway. So the Skyway is this thing where you collect these little yellow pellets on the ground based on how many people in front of you are getting bumped into each other, right? And once you fill up the bar, you can summon the Skyway, and it basically just gives you a fast pass, as a Disney fast pass to kind of get to the lead. Not fully to the lead, but it gives you a boost. There's boosts up there, and you can kind of skip the terrain, right? Sometimes when I use this, it's very short. Like, it lasts a couple seconds, there's not any boost pads, and it's kind of lackluster. But there are other times, like if I use this thing on Silence, for example, one of the harder tracks in the game, you just skip like half the track. And I don't know, I guess it really just comes down to like knowing when to use it, but it's kind of frustrating because, and correct me if I'm wrong, based on controls, I haven't looked at the control options. I'm pretty sure if you want to boost, but you have your Skyway kind of meter full, you can't boost anymore. You have to use the Skyway. And correct me in the comments, is there a way to change that? Because it's kind of annoying that it's the same button. I would like to be able to continue boosting without activating the Skyway sometimes, but I don't think you can do that. So that's a little annoying, but it's still a really cool feature. It adds a lot of like simple depth, I guess. It's a weird word or a weird saying, but it does add a lot to this game. Even just the entire KO system where, you know, you kill a player and you get your full health back and you actually extend your meter a little bit is really cool. In regular F-Zero 99 races, you're not going to really get to, you know, take advantage of that too much. I've definitely had some clutch moments. My most recent when I was about to die and I got a kill right on that final lap, that final turn on Mute City 1. And I got the win because of that. But more so, these are for the Grand Prix and the Mini Prix where it actually carries over. So, like, if you get 3 kills on your first race, you're going to be set because you're going to have more energy to boost in those next races. It's just this really, really satisfying gameplay loop. It's very simple. It is, you know, like I said, there's definitely skill involved here, and I'm not that great at it or anything, but I think I'm pretty competent. Starting out, you know, the first couple hours I played it, I've been rocking the Golden Fox, I believe it's called, pretty much since the start, although I've dabbled with Blue Falcon as well. I am very eager to boost. I'm very eager to try to KO other players, which for a while there, I was being very reckless. I was not even placing in a lot of my races just because I was so like, I have to get first. I have to. I'd rather lose than get first. I've kind of eased back a little bit. You know, I'm okay with getting 7th or even 18th or like 20th or something. So just kind of learning your boundaries with each machine and knowing when to boost, where to boost, how risky you want to be. It's just very cool and very fun and very addicting. I mean, like I said, 10 hours in this game, that isn't really like a ton of time into it really, but that's a lot more than I put into the other 99 games. Like, it's not even close. Like, I probably played Tetris and Mario for like 2 hours maybe, Pac-Man less than that, and then this, yeah, is honestly, this is kind of crazy to say, but I think this might be one of my favorite games of the year. I really don't see myself stopping this anytime soon. Like, I'm not going to stop playing because there is a lot of unlocks as well to go for. If you can't tell, I like online games a lot with you know, progression. So not only does each machine, there's 4 machines in the game right now. I'm not sure if there's going to be more added. I would hope so. Right now there's 4 machines, and each machine has different decals and colors, and you unlock them just by playing the game, getting wins, getting top 10, getting top 25, doing the team races, which is the separate mode where it's 50v50, I guess, or I don't know, is it unbalanced? I would assume it's 100, but I'm not actually sure. I think it's 99 still, which is weird, so I don't know. I guess one team is just missing a player, but you just do all these tasks, and you're kind of just always gradually unlocking new stuff for your machines. And then there's the badges and the backgrounds and all these different things that are, it's just, yeah, they're not like super exciting, but whenever I finish a race and a pop-up says I got a new badge saying I've, you know, spun a million times or whatever, it's just really fun, and it just adds to that whole gameplay loop that I'm talking about, and it's really exciting. And I have to say, kind of on a closing note here, I am so ready for F-Zero GX now. I haven't finished X. I'm going to play through more of that on my on the N64 Switch Online. I actually got the N64 controller recently from my Nintendo, so I've been playing with that, which is just, it just feels perfect. And just, you know, playing F-Zero X, talking about that for a minute, has been fun. I only did like 2 cups, but just the amount of personality, I get it now. I mean, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I'm a huge freaking Nintendo fan. I play everything. I play Star Fox. I play all this stuff. F-Zero is something I've just kind of always missed for some reason. Like, I've played F-Zero X before, not in much depth, but I've played it, and I was like, not really for me. And I've played F-Zero SNES. I never played GX, though. And I can safely say that F-Zero 99 has, like, opened a portal for me. And to the point that I made at the top of the video, that's why they made it. They made it for people like me. They made it for the Nintendo fan that has heard of F-Zero and has maybe played a little bit of F-Zero, but it's for us to get really into it and be there, and hopefully, I know I will, hopefully the rest of the people that are playing FZero 99 now and are really hooked on it, hopefully they show up. Hopefully they show up for the GX port that is rumored to come out, hopefully next year. Hopefully, you know, if there's a new FZero game, they show up and the sales show and there's actually some support for this franchise now, because I think releasing this is a great way to just kind of slightly introduce people to the franchise. Like I said, a free little downloadable game you can play. I was gonna say play with friends. You can't play with friends. However, it is funny. You can pretty much play with friends if you press search for a match like at the exact same time as a friend. You can, I would say, like 6 times out of 10 get in the same lobby as them, which is what I was doing with my friend Evan, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I wish there was like actual friend matchmaking, but I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I'm loving F-Zero 99. I'm very excited for the future of the series. I cannot wait. I'm going to be, you know, right there with everybody else. I know I might be a fake fan. I'm a new fan. I'm going to be right there with all the hardcore F-Zero fans when GX gets announced now. Super excited for that, and I can't wait to play it and play more of X as well. So let me know your thoughts on F-Zero 99 down in the comments below. How are you enjoying it? It has taken over my life this week, and I really don't see an end in sight for this game in terms of me playing it. So I'll definitely be grinding it out. Hopefully I can get some Grand Prix wins this weekend. There's going to be Grand Prix every 30 minutes, so I will be grinding that out. And yeah, of course, like I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you enjoying it? Are you not? If not, why? Of course. And subscribe for more Nintendo content. Until next time, folks, peace.